Oh. Huh. There we go. Hello! We are going to be playing 8b80.me, the best 2b2t alternative. How do I make a post? Okay. Yeah. Every day this week we've gotten over 80 players. This is during the week. Okay? Wait till the weekend. Just wait. And wait till summer, man. Oh, summer on the server is gonna be so big. Okay, let's go spawn. So I think I'm gonna start a new streaming series, by the way. After this stream's over, I'm gonna start a new one where I'm gonna be mining highways. Although, yeah, basically I'm gonna set up an auto bot on my account in the stream where I'm mining the highway until the world border. And the stream will not end until I get to the world border. I think. I'm not gonna tell you which highway I'm doing because I don't want people to know, so I don't get killed. But I'm gonna mess around with my hack client. Hello. So I think this is the one. No, it's not. This is the one, I think. It's going to be in this direction right here. And we're going to fly to the end of this. My mic's not working. What? Is it actually not working? I don't believe that. It is working. I turned up the decibels, so you should be able to hear me better now. Decibels, so you should be able to hear me. Yeah, I know it's working. I can hear it through the thing. Hello. Would you like a kit? Here you go. No, I'm getting to a location. Yo. Yo. Ah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get back in Anarchy now. Like, I'm actually kind of interested in playing my server again, so I'm gonna set up an auto miner bot on a highway. And I'm gonna mine the highway to the world border. I'm gonna set up a live stream with my account, and I'll come back and every once in a while check on it. Just gotta get to the end of this highway real quick. So we're gonna do the stream. Not right now, I'm busy. I'm in the middle of streaming. Shit. Fuck. No, I'm not getting rid of the fly pack. Use Elytra hacks. Or alternative is I can patch Elytras too. Like, it's alternative. Yo, Kurtz. Yeah, so my idea is I'm going to set up an auto miner bot and a 24/7 stream until my account gets to the world border on another highway. I'm not going to specify which one. Yeah, well, I don't do that kind of shit anymore, so. Africa, in a certain region, like Africa has the ability to have a lot of wealth. Like they have a lot of natural resources that are untapped or tapped by the West because the West has been putting them down, and instead of helping them develop their natural resources, which is what China's trying to do by offering them roads and stuff, which China is doing smart tactics. The West is just warmongering fucking lunatics. Okay? Like I don't like being part of Canada because I feel like my country's gonna end. So I don't really care. I don't have anything to worry about because I have faith in Christ and all that. But it's absurd how over here we act like our way is better than their way, and we try to force our way on them, and it's stupid. Instead of helping them by actually like giving them infrastructure projects, like that kind of stuff. Instead of like it's a whole bunch of bullshit. They just fund fucking dictatorships, and they want us. They don't want that part of the world out. They want that part of the world down. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's a highway. The X positive highway is being what was I gonna say? So the X positive highway, yeah, it goes that far, but it's being widened right now by the JT noob. It's being widened so you can fly on it with an Electra. That's what I'm gonna do. Once I reach the end of this highway that I'm on, I'm gonna get this client set up that he's sending me the configs that he uses to mine like multiple blocks at once. You'll see, and then I'll probably have this. It's probably gonna be a 1.12.2 client, but it's whatever. It doesn't matter for the purpose of what it's doing. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mine it right to the fucking world border, so you can fly with an Electra down the highway to the world border. The nether world border too, by the way. I'm going right to the nether world border. And then after that, I'm going to start the overworld highway in one direction. I'm going to do a direction of the highway by myself on my account. With bot in each world. So I'm going to do another first, overworld, then the end. Guys, it's going to take a long time, but here's the thing. I'm setting it up with a bot. So it'll be streamed the whole time. Anarchy servers will not die. There will always be a want for these kind of servers. Case in point. Anarchy servers themselves right now are in a bad state because most of them haven't even bothered with trying to update. You know? Like, I'm going to give props where props are due, okay? Cubasy, he did try to innovate in the beginning. He was the first person to update and actually have balls with doing it. He did fully at first. I give him that. It's a good job. But the problem is that he's not very good at it. So his server crashes multiple times per day. Okay? Once I got off my ass and got sober, that's why AP took over. Because I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for 8 years, and when I actually put my mind to something, I do it right. All he has to do realistically to fix 6B is fucking get rid of all the shitty code. That's it. No, I'm not gonna buy a 6B. Not worth the money. He's asking like, well, I've seen people making him offers for like 15 grand. I'm not spending 15 grand on that. Like, I would rather spend that money, which I don't have, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty broke, but I would rather spend my money on improving my own server and just making it better and gaining players that way than buying some other person's server. I hope someone buys the server because I honestly think it would be a net positive to have someone else owning that server so he's not here anymore because he really doesn't like me and he really doesn't like my server. Okay? I'm not trying to put out, I don't know who's been DDoSing me, but somebody has. They've been trying hard since the Samu joined. So it's all fixed though. I'm not really making a big deal of it because I can just fix that kind of stuff like that. So it's not a big deal. Same thing with exploits. They're easily fixed. I got a really dope new anti-cheat now that I figured out. I'll share it. It's called Light Anti-Cheat. It's actually real. If you're interested in running a 2B clone or an Anarchy server in general, seriously, check it out. It's better than No Cheat Plus updated. All the anti-cheats these days, they don't. This one is like the best one for Folia, in my opinion. You know, and this is the thing. I updated when the community didn't want it. So the AP community that was playing prior to 1.20, they're not very happy with the fact that I just updated like that. But come on, guys, like I did a good job. Look at what I did. Look at what I did. I flipped the server around. I turned it back to what it was. It's now in it. APAT is in the 7b7t.me phase now. It's at the beginning of its gigantic future. This server can hold a lot of players with literally no lag. That's why I made all my stuff open source. APAT Core is open source. You know why? Because I want to inspire other people to make new Anarchy servers. Make new Anarchy servers. 9b9t isn't going to update. It's not. 5b hasn't updated. 0b hasn't updated. Why? Because there's no reason to. It costs money. I put in the upfront development cost, and it's there for anybody to use it if they want to. And like if you go to my GitHub repo, Xera plugins, and join the Xera Discord, I'll help you with everything. Like I seriously, I've been doing this for so long. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, but it's always a learning experience. You know, like you always learn something. It's not like, oh, I'm perfect at running Anarchy servers. No, like it's an ongoing process. I'm sure there will be things that will change about 8B in the future. I'm sure I'll make mistakes. No one's perfect. Anarchy is not going to die. If it does, it's because of external factors trying to get rid of it. But my server will be there until they arrest me. Like, you gotta arrest me to shut down my server, man. It's not going anywhere. Unless somehow, like, you know, like I can't pay my bills or whatever. But I don't see that being a thing happening. Because my rent and my internet bill are always what I pay. I always pay them. I'll never not pay them. They're not that big of a deal. My internet's 120 bucks Canadian. My rent is $1,000. Probably not. FitMC probably won't, because FitMC possibly has in partial ownership or at least partial say in 2B2T. Because I'm gonna just speak the truth. 2B2T isn't ran by Housemaster. It's ran by some guy named Curtis. I know that. I have 100% confirmation of it. I'm not gonna tell you from where because I don't want to get them in shit. But, well, we've also, me and other server owners already know this. Many people know this, but FitMC must have some kind of investment into 2B2T, or he just prefers it. Like, he doesn't like alternatives. He doesn't see anarchy servers as a genre. He sees it as 2B2T, which is stupid in my opinion. Anarchy servers is a genre. Cube. Every day this week, we've gotten over 80 players every day, and it hasn't been a weekend. Think about it. What's going to happen on the weekend, Cube? Think about all the players who watched the video that came out, but can't play because they're busy during the week. Oh, I'm probably not going to go to jail. If I do, so be it. It's how it is. Gonna have to suck it up and deal with it. But everybody I've asked about this, it sounds like I'm not going to go to jail. So it's probably just going to be a fine and probably house arrest or probation or what do you call it? Community service, which I'm alright with anything. I don't care. I did the crime, do the time. That's how it works. Even if I think that dangerous driving is a stupid fucking law, I didn't hurt anyone, so therefore it's not fucking dangerous driving. If I fucking almost came close to killing some people, then sure, but I didn't. Not once did I come close to hitting anyone. Okay? And I stopped the moment they tried to spike strip me. Yeah, and the server will most likely remain online if I do jail. Because I could just put it out. I could just get my business internet, move to my parents' house, and then move my servers there, and then Mason and SRGO could do will run it. I have things in place to ensure the server. And I mean, worst case scenario, if my parents are really fucking don't want me running my servers at their house, they'll just be sitting there waiting for the day that I get out, and then the server will come back online. But that's worst case. But yeah, I'm very happy with how the state of my server is in, or the server. I'm very happy with it. It's in a very stable, well-programmed state. It has basically no memory leaks. It's custom code for the plugin built from scratch. It's on Folia, which means it's basically lagless with any player count, which is sweet. It's good to know that. But yeah, I don't see Anarchy servers going anywhere. Anarchy, the genre, may be in a downturn for a lot of people. But that's because there's no innovation other than, I guess, APAT and a few other servers. Like, you know? Like, the servers that are all trying are getting players. Think about it. Constantium's got players. Even 6B's got players. Elicity's got players. AP's got players. Zero B doesn't have players. Old Fag has players. Because Zero B doesn't have players because guess why? Because it hasn't updated. That's why as soon as I saw the community was like, no, don't update, I'm like, okay, I'm going to update. Because I know it's going to be a pain in the ass process anyway, and it's going to be a big learning curve, but I know I can do it because I've done it before. And yeah, did it, and look it. Came out the other side, ginormous, and with no lag. And every feature that was on 1.12.2 is still here. The only difference is the server is now 1.20.4 and doesn't have any lag. Yeah, right. Exactly, Cube. Exactly. You know, COVID was its own thing. Like, yeah, servers were hyper inflated. Then you know why? Because no one could go anywhere, so they're all glued their ass in a computer chair. Like, that's how it was. Now people have stuff to do. Like, if you notice, when there was spring break was going on, or like the transition between semesters for school was going on, there was a massive increase in players before the Sasamu video. By the way, calling plays, your fucking ping on my server should be way better now. Let me know what the ping is, because we have a proxy really close to Edmonton now. That's like 22 milliseconds. Like, look. I'll just relog really quick. But yeah, look, see this? Like, anarchy is going nowhere, guys. It's just another Minecraft server genre. That's how it is. Like, unless with the new Canada law for online stuff that's coming out, it looks really scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks really scary, and it looks like my server could actually get me in fucking jail. But I will, if I have to, I will go to jail for my fucking server. I don't give a shit what the fucking communist Trudeau says. Okay? Don't give a shit. He can try and censor the internet all he wants, and I will find ways around it. It's called proxies, it's called offshore hosting, it's called, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Like, cut my internet off? Great, my server's now moved to fucking Venezuela. Or some offshore hosting, like, in Sealandia. It's probably not gonna get passed, but if it gets passed, like, think about it, calling plays. Like, right now, it's a liberal minority government being held up by an NDP government. Like, the only reason Trudeau is still our prime minister is because of the NDP. You know that's true. Everyone in Canada knows it's true. But this is the thing. This is my personal opinion, is that election's not going to save us. The only person who can save us is Christ. That's the only person. I guarantee you that when Pierre Poilievre, if he does win the next election by some miracle, if Trudeau doesn't rig it, which is what he's trying to do with this election reform. Like, you know, it's simple. Paper ballots, voter ID. It's that fucking simple. And you can only vote in the designated area. Right? Like, that's how it works here, in case you're American or from another country. When you vote, you go to your local school, into the gymnasium, and your name's on the list as a person who's registered to vote or whatever. Or you don't even have to register to vote. It's just there, like, it's already there. So if you show up, they cross your name off, so you already voted. It's that simple. That should how it work. That should be how it works for all elections in Canada. Paper ballots, voter ID, and you vote in your designated area. You can't vote anywhere else. Yeah, I know. Trudeau, if he won the next election, he could still be our prime minister. It's crazy. There should be a set term limit, in my opinion. And this NDP propping him up type shit should be illegal. That's because cities, man. Cities have been taken over by a fucking ideology. Like, think about it. That's why next election, I'm not even voting for any fucking actual candidate. I'm writing Jesus Christ on the ballot. I mean, maybe, I guess, I could vote for an actual candidate, but that's the problem, is I don't believe that any of them are actually legit. I mean, Maxime Bernier, he seems promising. You know, PPC. He's the only one actually calling out what it is, so maybe I'll vote for him. But I'm not voting for the Uniparty. Because Pierre Polyev Pierre Polyev does the same shit like he does. Like, in my opinion, all politicians, if they're not doing personal life stuff while they're on the job, they should be wearing a sponsorship vest that shows all the people or all the companies that have funded their campaign. That is my belief. I don't go to church because I don't have a car, and my parents don't want to pick me up to go to church, and it's like I would have to ride the bus over there to go to the church early in the morning on Sundays, which I don't think is possible. Maybe it is. But I watch online church from my grandpa's church. I watch his church. I watched another one today. We don't need... No politician is going to save us. We need... What Canada and the United States need is more God. That's what we need. We need to go back to Christianity. And we need to be with... You know, like, we need to follow Christ and follow what God says. That's what we should be doing. That's what's going to fix our countries. The moment we try straying away from God is when our country's got shit. That's the fact. And evil has been running rampant in our countries. I'm going to find out today how far the highways go. I'm flying right now. I'm at about 130k on a highway that I will not tell you. But once I reach the end, I'm gonna set up an auto miner, and then I'm gonna end this stream, and then I'm gonna make a new stream where it's 24/7 mining the highway, and another highway till I get to the world border. I don't know. We're going to see, though. Maybe it'll take 30 days. I don't know. Who knows? It's going to be a 24/7 stream I'm setting up. Flight is patched now, by the way. I patched flight. Same thing with no fall. So if you're getting kicked for flight or no fall, that's why. They're both patched. I have a really good, really configurable anti-cheat now. By the way, I'm going to say this. Once the Anarchy PvP server Season 2 is out, it's going to be dope. Trust me. Seb is doing a whole recoding of it from scratch, and it's slated for like mid-March to come out. That's a sneak peek. But we have other game modes now. /Skyblock, /Lifesteal, /Sky Wars. And what else? We got a mini game server that's coming up. But it's not done yet. We got to work on it. But the Lifesteal server is up now. It's not in the lobby yet, but you can do /Lifesteal, like this command. Packs are allowed on all my servers. Skyblock is a thing. It's really good. Skyblock server 1.20.4. Anarchy servers can be profitable, but it depends on the amount of players you have and the type of players you have. I'm not going to lie, APAT is not profitable. and I don't expect it to be, which is why I'm expanding into other server spaces. And eventually, I plan to have my own network that's separate from APAT. But right now, for now, this is kind of like we'll see how these kind of servers work, see how people will play them, and see how people like it, and then iterate on it and get better at it, and then make a network with it. It's just going to take a bit because I have to keep upgrading my infrastructure. I need more server space to do what I want to do. But the Anarchy server, I don't care if I make money from AP or not. I don't really care. Never was a thing that I wanted to make money from, and probably never will be. If you want to donate to support the server, donate.apat.me. There's a 50% off sale right now on all stuff on the site, and all money goes to the server. Okay? I will probably spend it on hardware upgrades. I want to upgrade the RAM, so yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to upgrade the RAM because I want more RAM in one of my servers. I have 2 right now. I'm planning to get a 3rd. And I'm not going to lie, some of it will be spent on fucking food for me. Okay? Whatever, big deal. I put a credible amount of effort into my server, and I do it without the expectation of making money. And the 2B2TQ is a lie. It is a lie. I can tell you with 100% certainty what Folia can handle. Especially if 2B2T is running on an i9 12900K, it can handle a lot more than 350 players. It is purely a money farm at this point. If you play 2B2T, listen to what I just said. It is a money farm. Folia can handle more than 350 players easily. Especially with the high-end CPU 2B2T runs on. There is no way 350 slots is the max that Folia can handle. Okay? It's not. Theoretically, as long as there's not too many people in one area, you could have like 1,000 players on with it. If you spread them out evenly. And had enough CPU cores. Do I think AP is going to be that big? Probably not. But my network could be once I got this all set up. And that's where I'm going to make the money. How would he pay for the server? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to tell you. It's a money farm. Bro, he makes way more money than he has to put in, I'm telling you. I'm telling you from experience. Okay? I've been doing this for 8 years. My server runs on a fully custom core that I just got coded from scratch for $250. There's no way 2B2T costs that much money to maintain. It's probably like a $300 a month dedicated server and a few hundred a month, or not even, because if he knows how to code Java, which Curtis does, he's a Java programmer, he was a developer for the Archon or whatever, then it's basically free. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's just sitting on his ass farming money from you now. Stop playing 2B2T, play other servers, like my server, Constantium, even 6B. If you like 6B, go play it. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's nothing wrong with playing the server you like. I don't care. You like playing a server that crashes multiple times a day, and then go play it. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Play 0B. Stop playing 2B2T. You're feeding a money farm. It's not even, like, there's servers that are honestly better than it now. Like, I would argue Constantium is better than 2B. 8B is better than 2B. The only thing 2B2T has is the history. That's it. That's the only thing it has. Is that old map. That's it. But if you don't realize by now, servers like Constantium, 9B, and 8B have history now. We have history. I've been running my server since 2016. Yeah, the map's only 3.5 years old. But hey, I still have a whole history of my server going back to 2016. Exactly. And I don't plan to shut down 8B at all. I don't want to sell it. Someone could come along right now and offer me $1 million and I'd probably say no. Well, I may do it, but I still want to be the person running it. Because I'm what makes my server, right? That's the thing. I don't want to sell out. I don't like being a sellout. I don't like it. I don't really care that much about money. I don't. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a nice car again, pay off all my fines, and pay off all my credit card debt. It'd be nice. That's the easy way out. I'd rather pull myself out. And we're like about 185K. Yeah. Thanks. There's been a lot of mishaps, I'm not gonna lie, but with 7B, I got it right, and I just had a bad focus in life at the time, and got over obsessed with a girl when I shouldn't have, and now I would rather just focus on myself and build myself up so then I can get a wife. That's what I want. I want a wife and a family. One day. But I recognize there's a lot of stuff I gotta do on the way to get to getting that. 7B7T turned into 8B8T, by the way. I don't know who, like, you guys should read the 8B8T wiki. Wiki.8B8T.me. You should read it. Read the history page. And if you got anything to add to the history page, please do it. Join the wiki Discord and let us know. We'll add it to the history page, or I think you can make an account and submit an edit, and then I can review it. I have the admin login, so I can review it. Just to prevent people from griefing it. I'm 21. Ricky. My bird is over here. Bring that up with Wolfer. I put him in charge because he's been around for a while. Yeah. I think it was actually 14. I don't remember. Because I started it in December 31st, 2016. Like right at the end of the year is when I made my first Anarchy server. I had always, like prior to me finding out Anarchy, I had always wanted to make a Minecraft server. And I was a Minecraft Pocket Edition player for so long. I had my iPod Touch 4th generation, my iPod Touch 5th generation, okay? Then my iPhone 4. Like, I was always obsessed with Minecraft. And I always tried making servers for Pocket Edition at the time. It was not Bedrock yet. And I had made a few servers for Pocket Edition. And then I ended up finding 2B2T on a server list. I was like, oh, what? The server hacks allowed, old map. And then, like, I didn't join it until after Rusher joined. So I stole a Minecraft account to join 2B2T from a kid at school. Because we used to play Minecraft on the school PCs, and I took his Minecraft account. And I made it mine. And then I just started playing Anarchy. And as soon as I joined 2B2T, I was like, okay, what are all these alternative servers? Oh, 4B4T. And I started playing 4B4T for a bit. and it kept getting reset and abused. I played anarchy.pw for a bit, and it kept getting reset and abused, so I made 0b0t, and then it turned into 6b16, and it turned into 7b, and now it's 8b. That's just basically the long story short. Yeah, man, you should read the wiki, okay? wiki.abat.me. Go to the history section and read it. This server has a lot of history. 8 years of it. It's crazy to think about that. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really stupid how 2BTT YouTubers act like 2BTT is like the only anarchy server. It's a genre now, okay? 2BTT was the original, big fucking deal. Get over it already. There's other servers that have come along and they've made their own history now, and it's time for them to get acknowledged, okay? Constantium, my server, 8B, fucking 9B, even 0B. They all deserve a fucking, like, you know, it's not 2BTT alternatives anymore. It's just anarchy servers. That's what we need to stop using the word 2BTT alt, 2BTT clone. We need to stop using those terms, and we need to start using anarchy server as a term, okay? Because that's what it is. It's a genre now, and 2BTT is just one of many anarchy servers. It's personal preference which one you want to play. And you can play multiple. Some people do. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. No, I don't, though. I didn't. That's the thing. Before Samu joined and made his video, the server was still getting 100 players on its own. I don't need YouTubers to play my server. I don't. Do they benefit me when they do? Yes, they do. They very much do. It makes more players join, which makes me happy because it makes my server, you know, worth more playing because more people know about it and more people want to play it. But I made my server popular on my own. APAT started from 0 players. Yeah, I know, but they don't need to badmouth alternatives or other anarchy servers. They don't need to badmouth other anarchy servers. I don't understand why FitMC does that. Why would you play? No. You know, you do realize 2BT itself stole its idea from a Gary's Mod server and its name. Okay? So, original my fucking ass. Yeah. Well, whatever. If that's the case, then I guess I'll have a bunch of fucking YouTubers on my server at one point for my network. But for my anarchy server, I think people will play it regardless of whether YouTubers play or not. Because it's just a genre that people like. And I can tell you that's true because all the players I got up until Samu joined were from my own. Like, I mean, he did make a video 2 years ago on 8B, but it barely got any players to 8B. Like, it did for like a week and then it died off again. Right? Once I updated my server, it grew itself. That's what I create. I create a system of perpetual growth. This is what I'm going to be doing, by the way. So I'm going to be mining the highway like this. Some people like to build this, what do you call it? I don't know if you're watching that. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be mining like this. Once I reach the end of this tunnel, that's when I'm going to begin mining. Anarchy's not dead though. Look at my server. prior to Samu joining my server, it was also big still. It doesn't matter. We need to stop focusing on 2B and work on our servers. I genuinely believe one day there will be a server that will defeat 2B2T. Like, I genuinely believe it. I don't think it's going to be my server. I don't want it to be my server because I don't want to deal with that kind of amount of players. Like, I'm perfectly happy in the, like, 0 to 100 player range. I don't care. Just seeing people play my server and the stuff they do makes me happy. Okay? But my server's not dead, and it's because there's no effort being put into server. Like, if 9b9t, if I could get my hands on that, I would flip that server around in a second. I would update it to 1.20.4. It would have a complete overhaul of all the plugins. New core plugin, 9b9t core. It wouldn't, it wouldn't become like 8b. It would still be 9b. Like, 9b is like basically a copy of 2b, right? It's supposed to be hard, no dupes. Supposed to have no TPA, no homes, which is what I would keep it as. But I could build that server back up and make it popular again just by updating the server. But JJ seems to not care about it. He just wants to let it sit there and rot, and I don't like it. Yeah, 2B's not a bad server. Like, I'm not trying to say it's bad, but I'm trying to say that it's a money farm, and I'm just going to say what it is. That's what it is. It's a money farm. The queue is a lie. It can handle more players. If you're happy playing it and paying money to wait in a shorter line or to get in faster, good for you. Good on you. I think $20 a month for that kind of shit is a fucking rip-off when there's other Anarchy servers that have been around for 8 years now. Not just 8B, by the way. 9B has been around since 2016 too. Constantium's been around since 2016 as well. So, think about it. I think 0B was like 2018. That's pretty old. Give 0B that. Even though it's not updated. Like, that's the thing. I tried contacting these server owners. Like, I want to help. I could make Anarchy get revived by just simply updating those servers, and people would play them again. People would play them just for the fact that it's now on the latest version of the game. You know? We'll see what happens. Like, is 2B gonna update past 1.19? Is Constantium gonna update past 1.19? Is 6B going to? Because it seems like they're not going to. They've had plenty of time to. Folio 1.20.4 is out now. 1.21 is about to come out. Soon as Folia supports 1.21, 8B is going to update, guys. It's going to update. As soon as it supports it, it's updating. And there's minimal, like, once you've updated past 1.12.2, it's minimal. Like, it's not hard to up. It's like before 1.12.2. Like, you know, like, remember how 2B when 1.9 came out, updated. When 1.10 came out, it updated. When 1.11 came out, it updated. When 1.12 came out, it updated. Once you've updated past 1.12.2 and you've got Folia set up properly and everything, it's the same process now. I can just keep updating. It shouldn't be, oh, now I'm stuck on 1.19. That's version dependent code. That's bad. No. Like, if I can only convince JJ, man, it's the thing, is I have a kind of a messed up reputation because I was an idiot when I was a kid. Oh, here we are at the end, okay. So this is where the widening is going to begin. Okay. turn off auto walk. I'm gonna build a bridge here. Yeah, here. Fuck. Scaffold was on already. Okay. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna set home here. And we're gonna get this client set up. This guy sent me some. It's a specific client I gotta install, which is okay. We're gonna create a 1.12.2 instance. We're gonna call it 1.12.2H, and we're gonna go click, okay, launch. I'm installing CSGO again too, by the way, so I can start playing CSGO again. I'm gonna do some CSGO streams to get really good. Well, Counter-Strike 2, whatever. I'm still calling it CSGO. They should have just made it an update for CSGO. Like, they should have called it the overhaul update instead of changing the name. But whatever they want to do, man. Okay, so we're gonna close this client. So I'm just gonna put you on my little AFK screen. Okay? I don't know if you can still hear me. Yeah, you can. My AFK screen is the DVD logo. So yeah, we're just getting this client set up. You only have 900 megabytes of disk space. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh, my airballs. Okay. I gotta delete a bunch of stuff, man. I'm gonna delete my whole downloads folder. You know what I bet? I delete a bunch of Minecraft instances. Like, why do I need 1.17? Delete. Why do I need 1.18? Delete. Delete. To add a bunch of disk space back. Okay, so we're gonna get this set up. I think it's a Forge mod. Okay, so we gotta install Forge. So loader mods. I'm gonna set up version, install Forge. Latest. Launch. Optifine.net. Optifine setup. Once I can do it through multi-MC, if I can. It's pretty sick. Oop, CSGO is installed. Sweet. Loader modes. Download. 1.12. So all versions. 1.12.2. And yeah, there is 1.12.2 issues, but it doesn't matter because I'm using it for a specific thing. And that's the thing. This is a 1.20.4 server. You can't expect me to support an ancient version of the game on the latest version of the game. Okay? Can't expect that from me. It's asking too much. I'm not doing it. Downloads, delete. I'm deleting a bunch of stuff. So apparently there's too much storage on my computer being used. Delete. I don't know how this Linux install managed to get so bloated, but it did. I'm gonna remove wine. apt-y remove wine HQ. Yes. Hey, delete 1.10. I should have just freed up to over a gig of storage, so we should be good. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's for that. Good burb. It's my bird's bedtime. I'm putting him to sleep in a sec. Boom. Empty trash. Okay, launch. Okay. Scene. Capture window. Here we go. I really hope this client doesn't just expose my coordinates like that. Okay, it doesn't. How do I see what mods I have? Okay, apparently both those things I had didn't get put in the mods folder. Oh, they got put in the wrong mods folder, that's why. Okay, just gotta relaunch really quick. I'm gonna just keep this on AFK just in case it leaves my coordinates. Perfect, it's launching with hacks now. Okay. Sweet. Seems like it works. I need to figure out how to open the GUI on this. Okay, so it doesn't show my chords. So here you guys go. Because Grim is like probably one of the only anti-cheats that guy could find that would work when he was updating. I opted to just not use Grim because I think it's dog shit, and it is, because I know there's a bypass flight. I know somebody who can literally fly hack on 2BT because he has a bypass. Which I think is hilarious. Grim sucks. It's horrible. Way too strict of an anti-cheat. Okay. Why? So what is it? Dig. We're going to be using something called highway tools. Wherever that's called at, find it. Highway tools. Oh, okay, it's a plugin. Fuck yeah. So I just have to download this plugin. I like this one. So we've got to go .minecraft, Minecraft folder, lambda, plugins, and boom, just load it in. Okay, just relaunch the game real quick. DB logo time. It's for ya. It's launching. Sweet, so now we got it. Open this up, press Y, highway tools, whatever the fuck. Yeah, like right clicking this shit does nothing. I don't understand what the fuck. Yeah, I know it's the plugin. I got the plugin part, but look, it's not. I'm right clicking and it's not doing shit. So Perhaps it's a forged version issue. I don't fucking know. Like, this is fucking pissing me off now. I was getting all excited to do this shit, and now I can't even do it. I don't get it. I got an alternative. So what, Media 1.20.4 is a thing? Oh. Well, fuck. I'm gonna try and get this working now. Okay, so it wasn't a forged version issue. Maybe. And then restarting it fixes it. I'm like, bruh. No. I can fix it. Please use a 1.20.4 instance. Yeah, I want to put my bird to sleep in a sec. Hey Ricky, I know you want to go sleep, fuck babes. Keep here. Doesn't work, huh? Oh, tough titties. We're gonna use a different client. Oh, I got it. I think. Maybe this fixes it. Okay, we're just gonna try using this fucking shit. Like, this really pisses me the fuck off. That doesn't just work. Okay, fuck this client. We're going to set up 1.20.4H. Okay. This is working. Guys, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. It's working. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna get this set up slowly with. There we go. We got it working, guys. I want to change the block. Yo, what the fuck you want? How do I turn off the fucking mining There we go.